Thank you for being here and welcome to MOTAV. My name is Manu. Today we are talking to an editor. You must have seen his work as a complete TV show and didn't even care to know who cut it. He started off as a camera operator for well-known shows here in South Africa. I'll let him tell you more about that later. The lockdown, however, has turned this incredible editor into an actor, a skill we didn't know he had.
People no like that.
Why would being a child
and his funny videos, of course, thanks to TikTok.
I don't have something nice. I can't lie. I'm forgiving them. I was a child.
People no like that. But I say, who Jah bless, no man curse. Yeah. So heart of love.
Shem! Ma, why do you have so much sugar under your pillow? So that I can have sweet dreams.
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm good. Where are these acting skills coming from?
You know, there's as people always have that hidden talent or hidden talent.
Right.
So it's something that has always been there, but I've always done it with only friends, and you know, when you do like your pranks and stuff, you know. So I guess lockdown is helping.
It's unleashing.
Yes.
Yo, it's funny, crazy as hell. I host myself every time you born. I'm like, this editor, all right. I thought he was a bit reserved. I know he can be crazy amongst friends, but what's going on here? Yo, it kills me every time, and it's so unexpected of you.
Yeah, I mean, like when like actually once I record, I look at it, I'm like, is this really me? Like, and my family always call me, like each and every time I post, my uncles will call me like, dude, what are you doing? Like, is this you now? Is this the kind of person you are? And I'm like,
oh, courage, out of courage.
Yeah, it's always been me. It's just that you guys don't know that side of me because of, you know, like when you are at work, people know you as this serious person.
Yeah.
At 8 and you knock off at 5. So people don't know what you do in your spare time when you are away from work. Only the people that you spend your time with are away from
Most
work.
with. That's true. I think I know that side of you from the kind of memes that you normally share and the jokes you share on social media. I'm like, okay, now it's coming out. It's alive.
Exactly. How are you holding on though?
Yeah, I'm good, hey. I'm good. It's just the lockdown is just different with the nature of Instaviews, but I've tried to move most of my things. I'm in Durban at the moment. I got locked down this side.
Snap. And why did you come? You had like a 7-day period where you could come back. Travel.
I didn't have anything to rush to because I wasn't employed at the time. So I've had to do my social media, obviously online, but I just thought wherever I am, it's fine. I didn't want to be on the up and down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be coming up though soon. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying I'll be coming up though pretty soon.
Yeah, you must come.
Yeah.
I think people are starting to work now as well.
They are.
I know my side, they went back on shoot, even though it's a bit tricky, but yeah, they've started shooting, yeah.
So MOTAV invited you to speak to us today because I think a lot of behind the scenes people, as we don't know what they do, even though we may know your title, but we don't know the challenges that you face. We don't know the beautiful stories and the journey that you encounter in your work. And while your work becomes very popular, people don't even have time to read the credits at the end of the projects to see who was there, except for us who work in the industry. So I thought we should invite you and just speak to you about what you do. And at the end, we'll just speak about this period of being locked down and how does it affect you as a person and how does it affect you with your job. Yeah.
Lemha Mukweli is the name. And I'm in production. Most people, they know me as an editor because I've been editing like for long, you know, but for me, I look at myself as like an all-rounder because of as much as I've studied TV production, I've done all the phases or all the fields in production I've tapped on, you know. I started as a cameraman. I was doing, you don't know, I was doing Imi's Lily and Roots.
Oh, that's old.
Yes, I was a cameraman there. So once I did the camera work, then I jumped into editing the two shows. Then from those two shows that I moved, then I went now focused on your editing. That's when I did your Kumbulekaya, I did stuff for Evan Poo. Then I moved on. But basically I've done camera work. I'm a cameraman, I'm an editor, I'm a director as well. So yeah, I've directed a few shows. One that we worked on, Stargist. I also directed Says Corner for SABC One. And I've done like a little bit of side projects, like corporate projects on the side, you know, like for big companies. I've directed those as well. I've directed musicals as well. Most people don't know, but I've done concerts as well. So yeah, I'm not just an editor.
That's good to know.
I must try makeup. I must try maybe doing makeup.
Now that your acting career is booming on social media.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah. What would you say your journey has been so far? Obviously, it's very common for us to shift from one position to the next, and most of the time we are just self-taught. It depends on what we are interested in within the production, and we jump ship. What would you say your record has been like within the industry behind the scenes?
I think over the years it's been changing, it's been evolving. Remember prior to 2010, I think prior to 2010 everything was okay. Before SABC went, maybe I'm sorry for dropping names, but yeah, before our broadcaster went down, like everything was okay then, whereby we were given the freedom to actually move around production and from one project to the other. You can change positions. Yeah. Whereby an editor on this one, the next one you can direct, you can be a cameraman, you can do this, you know. From production management to producer to coordinator, can jump ship anytime. Yeah. But after 2010, things went down. That's when our industry actually started falling apart, and production companies now were having one individual doing 3 projects at the same time, and that put like a lot of strain on us as contract workers, because we are contract workers. One other thing is that for the past 14 years that I've been in the industry, I've never had a 1-year contract.
I know, right? Isn't it shameful?
I've always had like 3 months, 6 months, 3 months, 6 months. Then I went from 3 months to 1 month every month. And you're like, but so now, if you decide tomorrow that you're not gonna renew my contract, like how am I gonna know? Like how am I gonna start looking for another job? You know. But in terms of the job experience, like for me, it has been a blessing because I've met so many people who are very warm-hearted to a point whereby even if a project ends and they go to another project with a different company, they will say, Lemu, are you free? Can you come and do this with us? You know, and I think it also goes with the attitude that you have towards your work and the attitude you have towards your colleagues or people around you in production. Because if you're like an asshole, like no one's gonna wanna work with you. You know, if you are maybe self-centered, like people look for different things. You know, if you're not a people's person, no one will want to work with you. So I think back then, yes, before 2010, yes, things were very great. But lately, man, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Then happened the recession, then our industry still went down. Most people now are no longer even working for companies, they are like freelancing, you know, they work for them, they work for themselves. You know, they only do those odd jobs there and there because of, we are not regarded as people, I think. I don't know, but I think we're not regarded as people in our industry because people just use us and they throw you away once they're done with you.
Yeah.
So it's very tricky.
It is, hey? I've been experiencing the same because I think with me from 2008, I started calling myself a freelancer. And my longest contract that I remember was 8 months at Eben Brew. And after that, it was 3 to 6. And I was lucky if I stayed in one company for 4 years. But that meant every end of that, first contract, it will be renewed.
Yeah.
And during the year, at least for 3 to 6 months, you don't know where your bread is going to come next.
Yeah. Yep.
It's such a shame. Yeah. So have you found yourself...
Like you say, from 2008, you see what I just said, from 2010 going forward,
Yeah.
it's been going down. So before that, prior to that, we were hustling years, but life was stable then. We could sustain life.
Yeah,
And
true.
You would know that I'm under a production house, and once this production is done, they're gonna put me on another one. But now you come in, tomorrow you're out.
You're gone. I know.
Yep.
Just last year, I did a reality show. I was hired for literally 2 weeks. It was the shortest contract I've ever had. I was hired for 2 weeks. Yeah. A reality show that it just finished on air of one of the celebrities in this country. And you know how they go. They say, well, start off with us for like 3 months. If everything is going well, we promise we can look into the future. And I'm like, no, I don't work on those deals no more. Give me what I deserve now. Let me work for you now. We will talk about the future in the future.
Yes, if you know what you want and you call me in, it means that I'm the person for you. So don't tell me about it in 3 months' time. Make a decision now whether you want me or not. And that's it. Because it's not like they don't know or they don't have your CV. They know your CV. They know you. They've worked with you before. So why will they want to still dwell on the decision-making process?
Yeah.
Of whether you want you or not.
Exactly. It's such a shame.
Can I tell you one story?
Yeah.
So this other time, I think I was at Connect TV or it's either like Blue or Connect, between the two. So I get this call from this lady. She's like, no, come for an interview. I want to see you. I've got a reality show that I'm doing and I want you being referred to me by someone else. I'm like, cool, okay, I'm coming. I go for an interview, sharp. As I walk in, passing the receptionist, I get the production team.
Yeah.
So the pre-production, the researchers, production managers, I meet them there, and it's a whole squad that I know that I've worked with before. So I'm giving them high five. Hey, how are you? Long time, as I'm going through to the boardroom, sharp. So now everyone knows me there. Cool. I feel like, okay, well, it feels like I'm gonna be home, because like everyone that I've worked with is here.
You know.
I get there, and this producer that called me, we've had a chat before because it was a project that she wanted me to jump on.
Yeah.
But she wanted me to leave a 6 months contract at Connect for a 2-month contract with her, and I'm like, but it doesn't make sense. Like, calculate a 6 months for a 2 months. I can't leave that.
Was the money better?
Give it to me as a side job, I'll do it, but I cannot leave my 6 months for a 2 months. So when we were there, we're like, oh, long time, remember? I'm like, yeah, I remember. And she's like, okay, we got this job, this kind of reality show. So when, of course, you directed before, would you mind directing for us in case like we need a director on set if the director is not there? And I'm like, if you want me to be a director, then hire me as a director. If you want me as an editor, then hire me as an editor. It's up to you. So then they're trying to pick my brains. They're like, okay, so we're trying this new reality. The format is new. We want to try a new format.
Yeah.
When as an editor, what kind of look would you go for? So stupid me.
I know that.
This is how I would shoot it, and I'll expect such footage to come from me, from them, from the production, and the editing will be like this. So I'm giving them
Should it have?
that they need. The format I'm giving them, because in my head I'm like, okay, fine, like I'm at a stage whereby I know this lady, I mean, like a year contract or a permanent position. Because it's not like your production house is only doing one production in 3 months, then you wait for another term, and your production is running all the time. So why can't we be permanent like just any other industry? Like people at ShopRite, they are permanent. People at I don't know, any industry, people are permanent.
Yeah.
Why aren't we being made permanent? Why are we being where are we treated as like, you know, like stepchild? You are being treated like a stepchild. That's how, and you do the same chores at home as the biological kids. You know, when you wash the dishes, you clean the windows, you mop the floor. So, but why are you being treated different?
Yeah.
We pay the same tax as any working individual.
And our tax is so high.
Our tax is fucking high, more than
all
any
industries.
other ordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, our tax is high, but yet, even our tax is high, we're still being treated like cat. We are not recognized. We are not like people. Like I was telling, I can't remember who I was talking to, and we're talking about like, oh, so what are you doing during lockdown? Why do you keep yourself busy? And I'm like, no, I'm still working. Luckily for me, the show that I'm doing, they shot ahead. So prior to lockdown, they still had the whole season shot. So
Right.
I'm busy editing from home right now. And people, when I tell them like, yo, now I'm working, I don't have the time to be, the luxury to be chilling and drinking beer and like, you know, like normal people are doing now. Because people have been told to stay indoor.
Yeah.
But they don't, they're still in the streets, you know. So I'm like, no, I can't be on the streets, bruh. Like I've got deadlines, I've got to deliver, I've got shows to do, you know. And they're like, no, but why? Why are you busy? Because of people are under lockdown. I'm like, but why do people watch TV? And now because of people are home, they're watching TV.
You know, the screen is not blank
they're
yet.
watching TV with binoculars right now because they want to see all the mistakes and every single thing, every detail. They pick it up and they complain.
Yeah.
And I cannot relate for putting my job on the line by doing silly mistakes because I want to be out there and having fun. So the production just needs to for instance, yes, you were talking about SABC earlier on. How many times have you applied for a job at SABC? How many people do you know who work at SABC who are permanent but they don't know what they're doing there?
I know, right? And it's so frustrating. Let's say you are working with an independent production company that is commissioned by SABC, and you go to these meetings where you are discussing production ahead of time, and you can hear their reasoning in terms of post-production. It's even worse with post-production. When you try and make them understand your timelines, your challenges, what you have to deliver within their demanding time frames, it's just crazy. And you hear a person, actually with this production I was with just recently in November 2019, it was the same thing. I even asked, because I'd never met the people from the broadcasting agency. So I was even asking, do these people know television production? I think people that should be working in broadcasting should be people that have had experience within, especially small production companies, where the struggle is for real.
Hey, whether you people don't know what we go through.
They don't.
Me, I was almost, so there was a company that did a show with Red Pepper. I was at Red Pepper then.
Yeah.
It was for SABC too. So this girl comes, we got a project. Now I'm contracted to Red Pepper, and they come as a production team. It's only the main lady, the producer, and the production manager. Ne? By two, they are a production house. Then they use freelancers for production.
Yeah.
Like your camera people, your sound and stuff. They use freelancers. So they come with like 2 episodes that they shot. They don't have any reference of what they want to do. They don't know what format they want to do. The same week, the production manager quits, right? Same month, the second production manager quits as well. Because she's like, I can't.
That is so common.
Full of shit. Hey, how? Second month, I give them the first episode, second episode. Once now they see the format, now they want to change and shift play. They're like, no, they wrote to Red Pepper. HR, no, they don't like working with me because I'm too difficult. I don't meet my deadlines. And I'm like, oh, really? I don't meet my deadlines. And I'm like, okay, we had a system at Red Pepper whereby each and every day you log in what we've done, what we've achieved, and whether you need something or not.
Yeah.
HR pulled out their whole files, like this is what happened every day. You didn't come for viewing, you didn't give Lemo changes on the day on time, you didn't approve mixing, approve grading, you didn't do shit. He edited without a script, he did this. They're like, no. Okay, cool, but okay, we're gonna swap editors. Choose an editor for yourself amongst the red paper. She chose another editor. The editor did a whack job. They ended up coming back to me saying, Lemo, please come and help back again. I'm like, you see?
Always the case. And those are the people
Always
who
the
really
case.
don't know what goes down within the production itself.
Because they got the money.
Yeah. It's so
They
terrible.
got the money, they got the connection. That's the problem.
Yeah.
There is a problem. Like, I think right now, if you got the connection, if you got the people that are relevant, can make things happen for you, you can walk into any meeting and talk bullshit and people will say yes. Because you are the one who's got,
The
so
muscle.
that's the problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem. Like, right now, I promise you, if you go to a production house and you meet individuals who actually know what they are there for, and it's not many companies that you can go to and you actually get to meet people who know what they're doing. Other people, they've got talents, but they don't know what their job is supposed to be.
Do you think then our industry it's easy for people to fall back into because either of popularity, they want to get famous, they want to be known for doing great stuff?
Yes. They know someone. I'm sorry to say it, but they are sleeping with someone. Their father is politically affiliated with other people, so
Yeah.
it's easy for them to get there. So it's very easy. It's easy. Like I went to a production house where in the same month, the same person had like 4 positions, got promotions like 4 times in the same month.
How is that even
So
possible?
you ask yourself, like, you can't even do research. So how do you become a production manager if you can't do research? Or how do you become a production coordinator if you can't do research? Or how do you become a content researcher, like head content researcher,
Right.
if you're failing at research?
Yeah.
Head of content from failing from doing research overhead. So it's
such a tricky industry.
yo. And the thing is that when you come in and Manu, you're like, oh no, me. When you know your shit, you're gonna get kicked out very quickly.
I know.
They're gonna kick you out very quickly. Like, quickly. You're not gonna last. So you must be a yes ma'am, yes sir type of a person for you to actually last or have longevity in the industry.
You are still watching? Thank you. Do not miss part 2 of this interview on MOTAV Online. Take a break. See you next time.